Yesterday, I had a major epiphany. I literally had a long conversation with God, and I was seated right here, and suddenly, God started to talk to me. It was Lord Krishna speaking to me, and I felt bewildered to have this experience. It was suddenly that a line from Bhagavad Gita started to download in my consciousness. That's where the conversation even started. That कोई किसी का नहीं है. No one is for no one. No one owes you anything. And then I started to realize and have the conversation that it's the expectations that is holding us back. I even made a video about it yesterday, and the message was it's the expectations that are holding you back. The idea that a person has to come back, a person has to show up in a certain way, some situation has to change, some manifestation has to swirl in, some change has to happen. It's all an expectation. And I literally had this awareness integrated in my awareness like never before. That it's the expectations that make us hope for and want things to be a certain way. But without the expectation, things are as it is. We can be in allowance of things just the way we are, just the way things are. It's also self imposed expectation to have shame, to have guilt. These were also informations that got downloaded. The idea that something has to change, we have to hold on to that feeling of shame, that feeling of guilt, that idea that we have to feel ashamed is an expectation that we are imposing upon ourselves. It's an expectation to feel and react in a certain way because something has happened. And that is a form of expectation. And there was also another major information that I downloaded which really bewildered me. And I could literally feel God talking to me through this experience, and I was amazed. I could literally feel the process of ego death happening, and I even was interacting with God, saying that, damn, this is a literal ego death. And whenever we say, but this happened to me, but how could they do that to me? God said, there is no you. The you doesn't exist. So I was like, so we are nothingness. And God said, exactly. You are the nothingness. You don't exist. It's the energy that has formulated into matter to give you your physical identity. But that goes beyond your physical identity in the energy. And you are energy vibrating, right? So you are nothingness. There is no I who went through this. This is also a form of expectation of it had to be certain way, it had to be differently, and I cannot accept the way things have been. And that is actually a form of expectation. And more we expect, more we expect from others, the more we will expect from ourselves. Overthinking, the feeling of care, the feeling of something is wrong with us, we could have done something differently, how we acted, it might have felt, weird to someone, you should have acted differently, are all form of expectations of ourselves or others, or our ideas of others' expectations that we are in the pursuit of fulfilling. And if we didn't have any expectations to fulfill, if we didn't have any expectation on the outside, but happy with things just as they are, we could inculcate gratitude and gratefulness in the now moment. We could imbibe and inculcate in the energy of feeling grateful and hopeful in this moment. And we would not be in a war and we would not be fighting for something to be differently. But we could accept things just the way they are. You would appreciate a certain version and you would like that if it happened, but you're not expecting that it has to happen. You're not expecting that it has to shift to be happy. You're just accepting things as they are and choosing peace and happiness with it. Thank you and love and light to you. Have a wonderful day ahead.